Hello everyone, in this lecture we will learn how to do mouse interactions using Selenium. So what are the different mouse interactions we do? Maybe right click, double click, mouse over, drag and drop, all these things, right? So how we will do all these operations using Selenium? Selenium has a class called ActionChains. The ActionChains class has different methods like double click, context click, move to element, drag and drop, which helps in performing different mouse interactions. So let's see with an example how to do it. Here you see, using our mouse we can do a simple click, and here I can do a right click, and here you can do a double click. Okay, so how to do all these operations using Selenium? So let's see that. Let's go to our PyCharm. Let me create a new Python file. We'll name it as mouse interactions. Okay, so we'll copy all the code from our previous file. So let me delete all these things. We don't need all these things now. So here if you'll see, we are just launching our Chrome browser, then we are navigating to this particular URL, and then we are maximizing this window. So let me update this URL, let me delete it, and let me copy from here and let me paste it here. Okay, so we will navigate to this particular URL, and then we will maximize this window, and then what we will do, we will try to do a right click here, or we will try to do a double click here, right. So first what we will do, we will try to find XPath of these two particular buttons. Okay, so let me right click, inspect. So here we see double click me, so let me copy this, and here we will write double slash button, okay, and then we will use text function equal to, okay. So we find it, so let me copy it, and then here we will write a, let us say for this double click we will write double click equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath, then give the XPath here. Okay. Similarly we will write for right click, so right click, I will tell you why I am writing like this, driver dot find element by dot XPath. Okay, let me find the XPath for this one. So here for right click, inspect, so here you see right click me, I will just update this, I think it will work fine. Okay, this is also working, let me copy it and let me paste it here. Okay, so we have these two XPath now. Now what we will do, we will just write ActionChains. Okay, so this is a class and we need to send a driver as an argument here. So here you need to pass it like this, driver. Okay, then we will create an object of this action class. Okay, so how we will do it, we will write action is equal to action class, ActionChains, then driver. Okay, then what we will do, using this object we will perform all the mouse interactions. Okay, so we will write action then dot. So here you see different methods. Okay, so all these different methods perform different actions. Okay, so here we see click, right. So click method means we can do simple click operation. We need to pass the element as an argument on which click has to be performed. Then we have here we see send keys. So send key method is used to send keys to an element which is in focus. Drag and drop. So drag and drop method is used to drag and drop by holding the left mouse button on the source element, moving to the target element, and then releasing on the target element. It takes two parameters as input, source, and target element. Similarly here you see move to element. Okay, So move to element method performs mouse movement to the middle of the element. So similarly here you will see move to element with offset. So this method is used to move mouse to element by an offset. It has three parameters: element, x offset and y offset. Similarly here you see context click, double click. So context click is basically your right click, double click is double click, and you have also this perform method. So this perform method performs all the actions stored inside an action object. So always we need to write it after all these like context click, double click, move to element methods, then only this action will be performed. So when we will write it, you will able to understand. Okay. So for now what we need to do, we need to do a double click, right. So what we will do, action dot double click. Okay. So where you want to do the double click, in this particular web element, right. So that's why I have taken this web element and I have put it inside this. So directly you can write double click, action dot double click, then you can write double click. If you don't want to write like this, then directly you can write driver dot find element here also. Okay. And then finally you need to do perform. Okay. Similarly if you want to do right click, what you need to do, action dot context click. Okay, here you see. So where you want to do, in this particular web element, right, context click, then dot perform. Okay. If you just want to see how this is happening, how this execution is happening, just put some time here so you can see it properly. Okay. Let me execute and show you. See, the browser is launched, you have double clicked, here you see it. See, now right click also happened. Okay. So this is how you can do double click, right click. Now we will see how to do mouse over. So if you will go here, so here you see this nav bar, right, it is in the gray color or black color, right, but when I do a mouse over, you see it is in a green color. Okay. So when I do a mouse over here, it is changing to a green color. Okay. So what we will try to do, we will try to do mouse over here and then we will see this color is changing or not. Okay. Let me comment out all this code first. Okay. And then I will just copy this 2 line. Okay. Let me paste it here and driver dot get, copy this and this URL. Okay. Then anyway we will try to find this XPath for this. So inspect and here we see navbar. So double slash a, then text function is equal to this. Okay. And here what we will do, again nav bar is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath. Okay. And here we will put the XPath. Then what we will do, we have this action class, right. So we should write this. I have already explained, that is why I am not explaining it again. Action equal to ActionChains dot driver. Then what we will do, we will write action dot move to element, right. For mouse over we will use move to element. Where we want to move? We want to move to this nav bar, right. So we will write action dot move to element nav bar, then dot perform. Okay. Then if you just want to see I'll add this time dot sleep, so it will be slower in execution. Let me execute it. So here you see browser is launched and now here you see it is in the black color, now it changed to green color. Okay. So mouse over is happening properly. Okay. Similarly now we will see how to do drag and drop. Okay. So here you see this, in this URL, here you can see we have a drag and drop thing, we can directly drag and put it here. Okay. We will see how to do it through automation, right. So let me take this URL and okay, first again I will comment out these things and maybe I will just copy this and put it here. Let me take this URL, update it here, and then for this, so here we have source and target, right. So, we have two things, drag and drop. So, we will write drag equal to and then drop equal to, basically we will write the XPath for both the things, right. So, let me just copy this. So, we will not write it again and again, and I will just change this XPath. Okay. So, first we will write for drag. So, let me right click, inspect. So, here we see drag me to target. So, double slash p text function equal to this. Okay, let me update this, and similarly for drop. Okay, so here it is also drop here. So, we will just update it, drop here. Okay, copy and let me paste it here. Okay. Now, I will just copy this action chain class. Okay. Then what we will do, action dot drag and drop, right. So, from where to where, from source to destination. What is source? Source is drag, then destination is drop. Okay. Then what we want to do, dot perform. Okay. We will add some time here, so you can see it in our execution. Okay. Now, let me execute it. So, browser is launched. Okay. So, it should drag and drop. Yeah, it happened. Okay. So, this is how you can do different mouse interactions using Selenium. So, here I have not added any assertions. If you want to add assertions, you can add assertions like our previous lectures. Okay. So, that is all for this lecture. See you in the next lecture. Thank you.